आत्मिने
साक्षिणे परमात्मने
नमो गिरां विदुराय
नमो गिरां विदुराय
मनश्च चेतसाम् अपि
मनश्च चेतसामपि
सत्त्वेन प्रतिलभ्याय
सत्त्वेन प्रतिलभ्याय
नैष्कर्मण्ये विपश्चिता
नैष्कर्मण्ये विपश्चिता
नमः कैवल्यनाथाय
नमः कैवल्यनाथाय
निर्वाण सुख संविदे
निर्वाण सुख संविदे
नमः शान्ताय घोराय
नमः शान्ताय घोराय
मूढाय गुणधर्मिणे
मूढाय गुणधर्मिणे
निर्विशेषाय साम्याय
निर्विशेषाय साम्याय
नमो ज्ञानघनाय च
नमो ज्ञानघनाय च
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे राम
हरे राम हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे राम
हरे राम हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम
हरे राम हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे
राम राम हरे हरे
शील प्रभुपाद के
जय
गजेंद्र स्तुति की
जय
हरि हरि बोल.
हरि हरि बोल.
So today we are going to take the text number 12. Nama Shantaya Ghoraya Mudaya Gunadharmine Nirvisheshaya Samyaya Namo Jnana Ghanaya Cha. But before that, let us recall the last class summary. The shlok number 11th summary. Renuka Mataji?
Yes. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, you want me to summarize Atma Pradipaya, the second part also?
Yeah, little part you can summarize that also.
Okay. So Atma Pradipaya continued. While Gajendra is analyzing the Atma Pradipaya verse, Acharyas say that this whole incident was taking place in Varuna's garden, and many devtas were watching this fight which was going on between Gajendra and the crocodile. They were hoping that Gajendra should call for them to help, but here in these prayers, he was specifically calling Atma Pradipaya because these devtas are not the source of anything, only Lord is Atma Pradipaya. Lord says, Brahmanoi Pratishta Aham. Lord says that all the Brahmatej is coming from me, and he has shown this in many Leelas. When Duryodhan wanted to bind Lord and punish him, then Lord showed the Brahmatej and everyone was blinded. In the Leelas where Lord used to steal butter, he could never hide himself even in the dark because the Brahmatej used to emanate from his body. Even when he was not adorned with jewels, he was so effulgent. In the Virat Roop, Arjuna was also shown the Atma Pradipaya Swarupa. Lord says in the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Yad Yad Vibhuti Mat Sattvam Srimat Urjitam Evava. the tej, the power comes from me. He says this to Arjuna. So Gajendra says that Devtas can liberate me from the crocodile now, but they cannot liberate me from Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. This is why even when the Devtas are present, he uses the word Atma Pradipaya. Sakshine Paramatmane. Gajendra says that in this life I have not done any bhakti. I am a Mudha, but Lord, you are such a wonderful Sakshi of my past life. Gajendra in his past life, as Indradyumna had a deity and he had done very good seva of the deity in his past life, and in the deity form Lord was Sakshine. All the bhakti that Gajendra had done was recorded very nicely by the Lord. Gajendra had forgotten, but Lord had remembered. Lord also says, Sarvasya Chaham Hriday Shani Vishtu. From me comes remembrance, forgetfulness, and knowledge. So in this way, Gajendra was glorifying Lord by calling him Atma Pradipaya and Sakshine Paramatman. Namo Giram Vidurai. As we know that Lord is spiritual, our soul is spiritual, but our senses are material. This question is asked by Arjuna in the 3rd chapter of the Bhagavad Gita to Lord, that why do we perform sinful activities? And Lord replies, Kama, Esha, Krodha, Esha, Rajogun, Samudha, Bhava. It is Kama and Krodh which is residing in three places, the mind, intelligence, and ego, which covers our consciousness and knowledge. And we are forced to do these activities. Lord is transcendental and our senses are material, and that is why by our material senses it is impossible to know the Lord. This is also mentioned in the various stutis of the Mahajanas like Shivji, Brahmaji, and Yamraj, where they say that we with our superior knowledge cannot understand the Supreme Absolute Personality, Lord Krishna. Then what to speak of people who are in the mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. But then Lord reveals by his mercy. The 11th verse. In the 11th verse, when Gajendra says that it is possible to achieve Lord, whereas in the previous verse he had said that it was not possible. Brahmaji says in the Brahma Saita, Vedeshu Durlabham Adurlabham Atma Bhakto. Through Vedas and studying of scriptures or Satogun level, it is very difficult to understand, but he is easily available to Atma Bhakta. And Gajendra is saying the same thing by saying Namo Giram Viduraya, and then he says Satvena Pratilabhya. This means that only by akarma and Shuddha Sattva can intelligent people in the material world understand the Supreme. Lord says, Bhaktya Mam Abhijanati. If one wants to know me in truth, one must take to the activities of devotional service. Lord says, those who see karma and akarma in karma are intelligent. Karmani akarma ya pashyed. And there are 3 types of karmas. They are karma, akarma, and vikarma. Intelligent people do karma in the line of akarma, and by all this, their karmas are getting burnt. And the so-called materially intelligent people are creating new karmas every moment. They are sowing seeds for future enjoyment and punishment. So this is why Gajendra says, Neshkarmena Vipaschita, means doing a karma, keeping Krishna in the center is very important. Prahlad Maharaj in his prayers to Lord Narsinga Dev here in the 2nd verse remembers Gajendra and how Gajendra is calling and approaching Lord. And he says this is the way to do it. Prahlad Maharaj says in his stuti, if you have a lot of dhanna, you will not be able to please Lord, not by being born in an aristocratic family, not by having personal beauty, not by performing austerity, not by knowledge of Vedas, not by power or bodily effulgence, not by strength, not by great intelligence, not by yoga siddhis. All these qualities are not going to satisfy the Lord. Only by pure devotional service can you satisfy and please the Lord. That is Satvena Pratilabhaya, Labhyaya. Krishna's name, the deity is Prasad. Bhagavatam Katha is all pure Sattva. The Bhagavatam says, Srimvatam Swakatha Krishna, Punya Shravana Kirtanam. Prabhupada has given us the transcendental books, association of devotees, the various festivals. These are all Shuddha Sattva. When we follow Prabhupada's process, then that is Pratilabhyaya. Prabhupada has said that this process is for intelligent people. He also said that we in ISKCON are creating intelligent class of people where the society can be centered around Krishna. In the spiritual world, everything is Satchit Anand, and that is why Lord is the real owner of the spiritual world and provider of the spiritual world. Therefore, Gajendra in his stuti prays that, Lord, I want my original Swarupa back, and you are the Kaivalya Natha, and only you can provide it to me. In the spiritual world, everything is Chintamani. Brahma Samhita, 1st verse says, Chintamani Prakara Sadmashu Kalpa Vriksha. In the spiritual world, there is no Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. He is the Kevalyanatha, and yet he comes when his devotees call him. Paritranaya sadhunam. Sense gratification is the mother of all miseries, but we can get happiness by doing seva. Transcendental seva, like book distribution, to do seva for Krishna, to elevate jiva. This is nirvana sukha samvido. So Gajendra says, you are the giver of all happiness, so please give me that sukha, because I am your das. Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol, wonderful. Hare Bol, very nice. So when we recall what we have done, and it is actually again and again tasting the nectar, what emanates from Bhagavatam. And it is always said that Bhagavatam is like Amrita, Rasamalai, you know, Pivata Bhagavatam, Rasamalai. Okay, so today's verse, Namaha. We know that Gajendra is in a very, very peculiar position. And Bhagavatam in the end verse says what one has to do. One has to do Nama Sankirtan, Sarva Papa Pramashanam, and then we have to bend down in front of Lord. And that is what he's doing again and again. So wherever we see Namaha, means it, with every word, Namaha Shantaya, Namaha Ghoraya, Namaha Mudhaya, Namaha Gunadharmine, Namaha Nirvisheshaya, Namaha Samyaya, Namaha Jnanaganaya. Namaha, Namaha is praying. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Keshavaya Namaha, Narayanaya Namaha, Madhavaya Namaha, Govindaya Namaha, Trivikramaya Namaha, Padmanabhaya Namaha, Keshavaya Namaha. So we say Namaha, Namaha, bending down. And that is what we have to understand. That the same thing Gajendra is doing by going down humbly in front of Lord. And at the same time, he is recalling all the qualities of the Lord. Here, the Lord is remembering in the Shantaya form. The Lord has Shantaya form, Ghoraya form, and Mudhaya form. He is the most beautiful person. And he is the most Shanta person. Compared to, the Ghora Rupa of other Devatas, the Lord has a very beautiful form. And he is the Shanta. We know that when Dhruv Maharaj saw the Lord, and he was so much pleased by the darshan of the Lord, that he told the Lord that I was trying to achieve some broken glasses. I wanted, but I got a Divya Ratna. You are the Divya Ratna. You're yourself. And seeing the Swarupa, he was totally pleased and he didn't wanted anything. He became Shanta. Every desire was satisfied. We know that the beauty of the Lord, Kandarbha Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Venu Kwalantar Aravinda Dalaya Kaksham Bahara Vasantam Asidambuda Sundarangam Kandarbha Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Brahmaji says, Kandarbha Koti means if you crores and crores of Kamdev come together and their beauty is, compared, that cannot be compared with the beauty of Lord Krishna. That much beautiful and that much Shanta Lord is. And, Brahma Arjuna, when saw the Virata Rupa, the Ghora Virata Rupa, he told, Arey Lord, he was shivering. And then he told, please show your four-handed form. And then Lord showed him the four-handed form and then the Dvabhuja form. And then Lord clearly says that this darshan of two bhuja, what you are taking, is sudurlabha. Even devatas always want to see this Swarupa. They cannot see this. So whoever actually meditates on the Shranta Swarupa of the Lord, he himself, all the desires in his life become, burns down and he becomes Shanta. Another reason, Lord is Shanta from outside and inside also. So Acharyas give one to Leela to prove that how he is Shanta. When Brigu came and hit the Lord on his chest, and that time he took the legs of, the feet of Brigu Muni and starting massaging. He was not at all agitated. And he told that, Briguji, my chest is hard and your feet are so soft, it may have hurt you. And seeing this Udara Bhava, Brigu Muni started crying. And then he proclaimed that you are the greatest supreme. And nobody can agitate you. We know that Shishupal Leela, how he was blasphemed by Shishupal again and again. But then also, Lord was not at all frustrated. He was Shanta. We know the curse that was given by Gandhari. That time also Lord was very Shanta. So, Gajendra is remembering the beauty of the Lord, the Shanta Swarupa of the Lord, and that way he is calling the Lord as Shantaya. The Vaman Dev, when he appeared in the arena, because of his brightness, because of the Tej, because of the beauty, everybody was mesmerized. It is said that the sister of Bali Maharaj was very much attracted to the beauty of Vaman Dev. And she desired that he should be my son. But when he became the Virata Rupa and captured Bali Maharaj, at that time that she desired that I want to kill him. And that desire was fulfilled by Lord in the Krishna Leela by making her Putna. So when Lord Vamandev appeared, it was so beautiful, like, the sun rising. Everybody was mesmerized by the beauty of Vamandev. What to speak about the beauty of Lord Ramachandra? Then, when Lord Krishna went in the arena, in Kansa arena, the Dwarka's women were on the galleries, and how much beautiful they were glorifying the Lord, glorifying the Brajavasis, that how fortunate they are that they are able to see this beauty form of the Lord, and they were becoming happy. Because Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita, who can become happy? Nastira buddhi yuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayata shanti ashantasya uta sukham. If one wants sukha, then the mind should be shanta. And mind can only be shanta when the bhavana, it is nastira buddhi yuktasya. When the buddhi is yukta with the Lord, then only the mind can become shanta. The bhava in the mind can become shanta. And when the mind is shanta, then only happiness will come in his life. So when the mind is attached, the intelligence is attached with the Shanta Swarupa, the beautiful Swarupa of the Lord, automatically happiness comes in his life. So everybody in the arena was seeing the Lord, and everybody was having a different desires. When Chandramushtik show, they saw, hey, this is very, they are great wrestlers. When in the Madhurya Bhava Leela, they were seeing like a Priya person. But the Vatsalya Bhav, they were seeing like a nice, beautiful child. Others were seeing like a brick protector. So that is the beauty of Lord Krishna. He's so beautiful. Adharam madhuram, vadanam madhuram, madhuradipati. Very nice bhajan is there. Adharam madhuram, madhuradipati, akhilam madhuram. Everything of the Lord is madhura, madhura, madhura. And that is what he's saying, Namah Shantaya. So, then if he is Shantaya, then why is called as Ghoraya? So, to protect the devotees, Gajendra says, you become Ghoraya. You are not the Ghor. Like, to protect Prahlad Maharaj, you appeared from the pillar. Shri Narasingha, Jai Narasingha, Jai Jai Shri Narasingha, Prahlad Deshe, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma Bringa, Ugram Viram, Mahavishnu, Jwalantam Sarvato Mukham, Narasingham, Bhishanam Bhadram, Mrityum Mrityum Namamyam, Shri Narasingha, Jai Narasingha, Jai Jai Shri Narasingha, Prahlad Deshe, Jaya Padma, Mukha Padma Bringa. Then, Om Namo Bhagavate Narasinghaya, Namaha Tejasa, Tejase, Avira Bhava, Vajranakha, Vajradrishtam, Karma Shayana, Randhaya, Randhaya, Tamo Grasa Grasa, Om Swaha, Abhayam, Abhayam, Atmani, Bhuyashta, Om Shram. So these are the stutis which Prahlad Maharaj in the Prahlad chapters was done. Bhishanam Bhadram, Ghoram, Vajranakham, Vajradrishta. Why he appeared? Because Acharya says Narsingadev was in a Vatsalya Bhava. And like in the Vatsalya Bhava, that Bhava is to protect the child. So to protect the child like innocent child like Prahlad, that furious roop of Prahlad, the Narsingadev was manifested by the Lord. And why it is furious? So much, all nails, all blood, a ghora rupa. It was so much in anger that fire was coming out of it. The roar, it was roaring so high that the Patal and all the Lokas were shivering. The Devatas ran, what to speak about the Asuras. They ran by seeing the Ghora Rupa. So much Krodha. Lakshmi ran away. Brahmaji ran away. Everybody was running, seeing this Rupa. But when Prahlad came, Prahlad embraced the Lord. And, Narsingadev, he became very Shanta. And then by the tongue, he was licking Prahlad. And that time, Narsingadev asked, are you not afraid of me? Very nice answer Prahlad Maharaj gave. That when lion is there, jackals, deers and hyenas, they can run away. But the child cub, the child of the lion, they are not afraid. They come to the lion and they stay near them. So similarly, I am your child. Whichever Swarupa you come, I will recognize you. And that's why I'm not afraid. And, again, Narsingadev embraced Prahlad Maharaj and started, like a father and a mother, how taking care. That way, Prahlad Maharaj was taken care. So he appears in the Ghora Rupa just to protect the devotees. To protect. He is not a Ghor, but he appears to protect the devotees. Similarly, he came in the form of Parshuram. And in Parshuram, to kill 21 times the Kshatriyas, he took the Ghora Rupa by the Farsha. How he was like a lightning speed. He killed everybody. So that was the Ghora Rupa of Parshuram. Then the Mudha Rupa. Why is called as Mudaya? Why Gajendra is calling Lord as Mudaya? Because he had appeared in the form of Vahra Rupa. Vahra Swarupa. And in the Vahara Swarupa, he was acting like a Mudha. He was trying to search the earth by smelling. Where is the earth? Where is the earth? He is the perfect actor. He knows everything. Then also he is smelling. Where is the earth? And he enters in the body. And that time, Hiranyaksh, Hiranyakashipu brother, he started sarcastically torturing the Lord by saying, hey, you have become fat by you eating the yagya and all these things. See you have this thing, size, you have become fat. And what are you doing? Running away from me? You are cowherd? Because Varadev took the earth, Mother Earth, and then he was running up and then kept the Mother Earth on the water, floating in the Garbhodak Sagar. Because this incident happened in the Garbhodak Sagar, which is below down. This universe is full, half of the water is filled by Garbhodak Sagar and half we have this floating planetary system. And in the center we have Earth. So here, then there was a fight between Varahadev and the Lord. And that's why he took the Mudha Swarupa. And that's why he says Namaha Mudhaya. Now, these three words are also referred, the other meaning is also referred to the Dasha Avatar of the Lord. Shantaya, which are the Shantaya Swarupa of the Lord? Lord Ramachandra, Lord Vamandev, Lord Krishna, Balaram, these are all Shanta Rupa. Ghoraya Rupa, this is Parshuram and Narsingadev, Ghoraya Rupa, then Mudhaya Rupa, Matsya Avatar, Kurma Avatar and Vara Avatar. These are all Dasha Avatar. Then Samyaya Rupa is called as Buddha Avatar. So this year Gajendra is referring and remembering all the Dasha Avatars and remembering and telling Lord Namaha, Namaha, I am bowing down, I am bowing down to all the incarnations which you have taken. That is why he is doing the stuti. Another meaning the Acharyas give is that he is referring this verse that you are Shantaya and my sthiti, I am in a ghora sthiti. I am caught in this ghora sthiti and I am Mudhaya because I am a Pashu. I do not know anything. So, being Mudha and in a ghora sthiti, only a person who is shant and outside this sthiti can save me. And you are the only person who can save me. So please help me out. And by this, he's trying to say, the external meaning, he's trying to say that everybody who is a Mudhaya and in a Ghoraya position should pray to the Shantaya. Another meaning here the Acharyas give that upper planetary system is all for Shantaya people. Urdhva gachanti sattvasta, Sattvagur people. Madhya tishtati rajasa. So that is Ghoraya. Jaganya guna vritti adho gachanti tamasa. So the lower planetary is tamasa. So that is referred to the Mudhaya. So Lord, you are the owner of all the three. Shantaya people, Ghoraya people. Yeah, means Ghoraluka. Means you are the owner of the upper planetary system, middle planetary system, and the lower planetary system. And that's why I pray obeisances to you. Another meaning the Acharyas give for Shantaya, Ghoraya, and Mudhaya is that there are Shantaya type of people, and there are Ghoraya type of people, and there are Mudhaya type of people. All these three people, you are the real owner of all this mentality, people. You are the provider of intelligence to them. Buddhi buddhimatam asmi. I am the giver of the intelligence to the tamasi people, rajasi people, and sattvic people, as per their desire. So that's why I pay obeisances to you. Some acharyas then give another meaning to this Shantaya, Ghoraya, and Mudhaya. That some jivatmas lament for the past, whatever has happened in the past. So that situation is termed as Mudha, lamenting for the past. And endeavoring more for the future. There are many people who want more and more for the future. That is Ghoraya position. But there are certain people who are contained with what they have today. That are Shantaya people. So, past, present, and future. All situation is in your control. Vedaham samatitani vartamanani charjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedna kaschana. So you are the owner of the past, present, and future, and all the bhavas which are coming in the jivas. Trivir gunamai bhavere bhi sarvamidam jagata mohitam na abhi janati lokomavajya. These three gunas, bhavas, are coming from me, and because of that they do not know you. That is what Lord says in the 7th chapter. So there are Shantaya, Ghoraya, and Mudhaya mentality, and endeavors also of Shantaya, Mudhaya, and Ghoraya. All is coming because of you, and that's why I pay obeisances to you. Somebody, Vaishnavas, Gaudiya Vaishnavas, take this Shantaya, Ghoraya, and Mudhaya for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. Vaishnava Acharyas. Specifically, they consider Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Swarupa of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Shanta. But where is the Ghora Rupa and Mudha Rupa? So in Mudha Rupa, he had appeared in Kola Dvipa in the Vahara Rupa. In the Vahara, Vasudev Vipra. In Satyuga, he had shown the Vahara Rupa to Vasudev Vipra. And that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also called as Vara Chaitanya. And then sometime in Gambhira, out of the ecstatic mood, he used to become Kurma. Kurma means how? All the body parts used to go inside. And he used to become like a shell out of the ecstatic bhava. And that's why he is called as Kurma Bhava. That is called Kurma Bhava. Then he has a golden form, like the golden fish form which Lord had taken. And because of that golden fish form, he is always diving in the ocean of the blue ocean of Lord Krishna, remembrance. Lord Krishna has a blue form and Lord Gauranga has a golden form, like the golden fish avatara, and like he is swimming. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is always swimming in the blue ocean of remembrance of Lord Krishna, even though he is Krishna himself, in the Radha Bhav. So that's why he's called as Matsya Kurma, Matsya Chaitanya. Then where is the Ghora Rupa which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed? Srivas Pandit. Srivas Pandit, Srivas Angan, we always say that 24 hours Kirtan used to go on Mayapur, Srivas Angan, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So there were many envious people over there. And they went and complained to Nawab Hussain. And then one day somebody came and told Srinivas that Nawab Hussain is sending and he is going to hang you and punish you for all this Kirtan stuff what you are doing. So that time, Srivas Pandit was praying to the Lord, Narsingadev, please protect me from this Nawab Hussain. And at that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Ganga Ghat, he came to know that Srinivas is very much, in distress and is asking for help. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ran from the Ganga Ghat and came to Srinivas Angar and said, who is going to hurt you? Who is going? And immediately he took the Narsinga form, 8-handed form, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and gave darshan and says, let anybody come. Then do not fear, I will protect you. So that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also called as Chaitanya Narsingha, Ghoraya Rupa. So we have done a lot of meanings of Shantaya, Ghoraya, Mudhaya. Now we will go to the further meaning of Gunadharmine. So Gunadharmine also here refers to Triguna. What is that Triguna? Triguna means Satogun, Rajogun and Tamogun avatar. Lord appears in the form of Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu and Shirodakshaya Vishnu to maintain. So he maintains through Satoguna. But then for creation, he expands and takes the Swarupa of Brahmaji. And for destruction, he takes the Swarupa of Shivaji. Shiram dadivikara vishesha yoga sanjayate nahi tatha pratigasti hetu yah shambhutam api tatha samupeta karyat govindamadi purusham tamaham bhaja. Brahmaji says that from the milk comes the curd, but from the curd, milk is not there. So the milk is Lord, and from him he takes the form of curd, that is Shivji. Lord has 64 qualities. Shivji has 58. Brahmaji has 54 qualities. Jivatmas can have maximum 54 qualities. And uh, Vishnu has 60 qualities and Lord Krishna has 64 qualities. And the example is given like the one lamp is there, and there are many hundreds of lamp, original lamp. Deepa chirevahi dashantaram abhyupetya deepa yate vivita hetu samana dharma yasta drageva cha vishnu taya vibhati govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So from Lord, many other lights are lit, but the original lamp is the original lamp. Sarva Karana Karana. So Lord takes the form of Brahmaji and Shivaji for creation and destruction. And he himself maintains this universe. So that's why he is called as Guna Dharmani. Another thing Lord says in the 7th chapter, Trivira Guna Bhai Bhave Revi Sarvam Idam Jagata Mohitam Na Bijanati Lokomamajya. Mattaiva Vitti Tan Vidhi Nat Twaham Teshu Temai. All these bhavas are coming from me, but I am not in them. Mattaiva Vitti Tan Vidhi. From me are they come, but I am not influenced by all this Triguna Dharma Bhava. Daivi Aisha Gunmai Mama Maya Durattaya Mama Veva Ye Prapadyante Maya Metam Tarantu. Daivi Aisha Gunmai. This Trigunamai Maya is very, very difficult to cross. And only those who have surrendered to me 100%, they can only cross this Gunamai Maya or Guna Dharmani. Lord appears that he is doing this Leela in the Gunas, but he is not actually, he is doing in a Rasabha. So, Namaha Shantaya Ghoraya Mudhaya Gunadharmine. Then Nirvisheshaya. Normally Nirvisheshaya means Nirakara Swarupa, or where there is no material tinge. And Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita, Brahmano Pratishto Aham, that Nirakar Brahma Tej is coming from me. I am the source of the Nirakara Brahma Tej. Brahmano Pratishto. Pratishta means it comes from me. I am the base of that Brahmana Tej. We know very nicely Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prakashanand Saraswati, Leela in Varanasi, that how through humbleness, when madly Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was chanting, and the Mayavadis, the Brahmavadis, the Nirakarvadis, they were saying, Are, you are sannyasi. Why you are madly chanting like Hare Krishna? You should do Shastra Dhyan, you should do Vad, Vivad, Tarka, Dhyan, and Vedas. You should be talking, you are sannyasi. Why you are doing this madly chanting the holy name? And that time we remember very nice answer by Mahaprabhu, that I am a foolish person. And my Guru thought that for foolish person, my Guru Ishwara Puri told me that please you only chant Hare Krishna. And from the day I am chanting this Hare Krishna, I don't know what is there in this name. It makes me mad. It automatically my body starts vibrating. My ear, tears start falling from my eyes. This name makes me mad. That's why I have become mad. But then also you are telling, then they invite him. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sits where there is a chappal place. And then he switches on his Brahma Tej. And as soon as they see the Brahma Tej, the light coming from the body of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they call him and then they make him sit over there. And then very nicely in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the conversation goes and how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dismantles each and every argument of this Mayavadi people. And how ultimately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was able to convert them to Vaishnavas and gave them Vaishnava Diksha. And they, from Mayavadis, they were made to Vaishnava sannyasis. Very nice discussion is there. And how, all the tarka of Padma Puran was given about Lord. Shankaracharya's was given. Very nice conversation. So, Nirvisheshaya. Another meaning is Nirvishesha, Shesha. Shesh also refers to Balramji, Sheshanag. And Shesh also refers to remainder. And Nir refers to the material thing. So, there is nothing material in the Lord or in Balramji. Everything is spiritual. And that's why he's called as Nirvishesha. When we say that there is no qualities, unme koi qualities nahi, means there are no material qualities, but there are unlimited spiritual qualities. So Nirvishesha means the Shesha means remainder. You know, when the division is done, there is a divisor, there is a remainder, and there is a quotient. So remainder means Shesha. So in material world, when it is finished, what is remains Shesha? The spiritual Lord remains Shesha. That's why it is said Lord is in past, present, and future. He is there before the creation, he will remain after the creation, and during the creation, he expands himself. He is the remainder. And sometimes it is referred to Chaitanya. You know, Shesh means Balramji. Because whatever Balramji does is not material. He forms himself in the Sheshanag where Lord is sitting on him. He forms the Vastra. He forms the paraphernalia of Lord. And he forms the Mridang. He forms all the things. He expands in that way by which he can do the services to the Lord. And that's why he is called Shesha. Or Shesha means that he doesn't let anything remain in his seva. He completes the seva. He completes the seva in full and tries to satisfy the Lord. That's why he's called Shesha. And he speaks on from thousands and thousands of times, for thousands and thousands of years, the glories of the Lord, but then also he is not able to complete. So such Shesha or Nirvishesha, I am going down. Or who doesn't have anything material in him, I am going down. That is where Gajendra is saying, Nirvishesha. And Samyaya means who is like Buddha Uta, equal. And Jnana Ghanayacha means he is full of knowledge. We know how Lord Krishna downloaded all the knowledges from the flute in the heart of the Ved. Brahma Adaye Kavaye. Brahma Hridaya Adaye Kavaye. The first verse of Bhagavata. He downloaded entire Vedas from the flute in the heart of Brahmaji. He downloaded by touching the Shankha on the head of Dhruv Maharaj. And Dhruv Maharaj was able to speak the entire Vedas. So, that way Lord is Jnana Ghanayacha. The Vigraha is Jnana Ghanayacha. The things, the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam is Jnana Ghanayacha because it's not. So anybody who comes near him, he also gets the Jnana and he also gets the benefit and the darkness is removed. Maya Andakar. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Surya Saman. Lord is called as Surya. So wherever Surya is there, Maya is not there. Or Andakar is not there. So Gyan brings the knowledge and light. So whoever is connected, so Jnana Ghanayacha, I am now Mudha. I am in ignorance and because I am suffering, you are Jnana Ghanayacha. So please help me out so I can get knowledge and I can get, that brightness and I can get enlightenment. Similarly, the devotees are also Jnana Ghanaya, because it, Chaitanya, Prabhupada gives a very nice example. We are like iron and Lord is like fire. If iron gets in contact with the fire, it becomes red hot and it also acquires the fiery qualities. So if Lord is Jnana Ghanaya, and if you remain attached with the Lord, you also become Jnana Ghanaya. And then you also get that, the knowledge by which you can Madachitta, Madagatta Prana, Bodhayante Parasparam, Kathayantascha Mam Nitya, Tushyanti cha Ramanti cha, Tesham eva Anukampartham, Aham Jnana Jamatamaha, Nashyame Atma Bhavasto, Jnana Deepena Bhasvata, Jnana Deepena. I provide them by which they can come to me. So that is what Gajendra wants, that please liberate me and I can come in your seva. Provide me that knowledge, that understanding by which I can come. That's why very beautifully, again and again, Gajendra is saying, Nama Shantaya, Nama Ghoraya, Nama Mudhaya, Nama Gunadharmine, Nama Nirvisheshaya, Nama Samyaya, Nama Jnana Ghanaya cha. And he is praying in that humble, in a dedicated, in a very Tivra mood, Tivrena Bhakti Yogena. And that is what Prahlad Maharaj says, that call should be there. In that call, if we call, then definitely Lord is always there to help us out. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, we did today only one verse because it was very nice. I actually was listening to this lecture and the same lecture I repeated.
Very bold.
It was very complex for me to understand. But theek hai, try to repeat as it is. That is the beauty of our Acharya Parampara. Whatever the Acharya says, we have to understand. It's so deep. So many meanings can come out from one word of Bhagavatam. Okay? Yes. So let us now open up the forum, Pandit Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Everybody to connect some of the words, Shantaya, Ghoraya, Mudhaya, or any questions are there, or anything somebody can miss out, because many things can miss out, slip out, because many things may be heard first time in this lecture. Huh?
Yes.
So if somebody question is there, we can take some question. Sindhu Mataji is there? Yes. Hare Krishna.
Sindhu Mataji, unmute.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, very, very difficult katha to understand.
Yes, I know that.
But Prabhuji, yeah, in Gita ji, when we read, it's been told that Bhakti Yoga is the best yoga.
Yes.
But here you are saying Gnana Ghanaya. We also should have, when you are saying I thought that we also should have Gnan also.
See, in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Lord says you should have knowledge, you should have knowledge. Which knowledge? That knowledge you should go and take it from the Tatvidhi. Tatvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadeshanti te jnanam jnanina tattvaga. You have to go to a devotee to take that jnana. And that jnana, which jnana we are talking about? Divya jnana. What jnana?
Divya jnana.
Divya jnana. And that divya jnana means jnana on the level of Shuddha Sattva Guna. Not material gyan. We are not talking about the material gyan.
Yeah, we have to know all the Vedas. That means
no. You have to go to a Tattavitta Purusha.
Okay.
You have to serve a Vaishnava and a Purusha, and by the mercy, all the knowledge will transfer.
Okay.
When he is pleased.
Okay.
In short, we have to learn the divine knowledge. What we have to learn?
Divine knowledge. And
the divine knowledge is what? The art of pleasing Krishna. How we can please Krishna, how we can please Vaishnava, how we can serve without any motivation. Anya vilashita shunya jnana karmadi anavritam anukulyena Krishna anushilanam bhaktir uttama. Huh?
Okay.
Okay? So
Okay.
here the knowledge is referred to is the
Mhm.
Shuddha Sattva Jnana, spiritual knowledge. Which knowledge?
Spiritual knowledge.
Yes.
And Prabhuji, I didn't understand the various forms of Chaitanya Prabhu. You said Kurma, Chaitanya, Matsya. Thoda, can you explain it better?
See, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Sar avatar of all avatars. And in Mahaprabhu Leela, he showed all the avatars. In the Mahaprakash Leela also he showed. And he showed the Shadabhuja avatara to Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya. See, whenever somebody claims that he is God,
Yeah.
it should be mentioned in the scriptures, first of all. What?
It
Why
should
he
be
is going to
mentioned in
come?
scriptures.
Yeah, it has to be mentioned in all scriptures. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's avatar is mentioned in Vedas, in Puranas, in everywhere.
Yeah.
And it is clearly told that he will be only coming in the form of a devotee to teach the devotion. But in certain cases, with his personal associates, he used to reveal what he is actually.
Okay.
So when Srivas Angan, when he was praying to Narsingadev, he showed that he is himself Narsingadev. And that's why he's called Chaitanya Narsingha.
Acha.
Then there is one dweep in Navdweep. 9 dweeps are there. In one dweep is Kola Dweep.
What?
So, Kola Dweep. Dweep.
Okay.
Kola is also known as Vararupa. Vara's name is Kola also. So there he had given the devotee darshan in the form of Vararupa. Vipra, Vasudev Vipra. And that's why he is also called as Chaitanya Vararupa. And because, when in the ecstatic mode, he used to become like a tortoise. In tortoise, what used to happen? All the angas go inside, right?
Yeah, right.
So in that bhava of, Radharani, in the mood of pain and separation, he used to come inside in the Gambhira. So that's why he is known as Kurma Chaitanya also. And he has a golden form, right?
Yeah, right.
So Matsya Avatar is also golden. Right?
Right.
And always in what ocean Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is flowing? In the remembrance of Lord Krishna?
Blue ocean.
Blue ocean. So similarly, this is what the Acharyas have explained. And this all are new to me also, Mataji. Because the more we listen to Acharyas, the more we get the meanings of, and this is how the parampara goes.
Okay, Prabhuji.
We may not be perfect, but our Acharyas and explanations are very perfect.
Right, Prabhuji.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Next devotees.
Anybody else? Now, somebody should sing this Madhuram thing, actually, for the Shantaya thing.
Yes. Around 2-3 devotees generally sing very well.
Amita
Amita Mataji, Madhumati Mataji, whoever wants to sing, kindly raise the hand.
This, Madhuram.
Madhurastaka.
Because the Lord is Shantaya.
The Shantaya and Goraya, just opposite to each other, it is coming in the same verse.
Anybody else would like to connect something to Shantaya, Ghora, Mudha, Gunadharmine, Nirvisheshaya, Shamyaya, Jnanaghanaya cha? Each and every word has so deep meaning. The Acharyas can go on giving the meaning. Huh?
Yes.
No end to it, na?
Yes.
Kaustubh Prabhu?
Hey Krishna Prabhuji, this about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
Yes.
it comes the description in Chaitanya Charitamrita,
Yes.
which is supposed to be a PhD for us.
Yes.
And we are still in KG and this. So to understand the deep meanings of our acharyas
Yes.
is rather difficult. But then we are trying to grasp it slowly and slowly.
We have to listen again and again.
Again and again. Yes.
Then only we will be able to understand. I had to listen 2-3 times this lecture.
Correct.
3 times I had written a lecture, then I am able to speak to you.
So where we can speak? Nothing. We are nowhere.
No, what I am trying to say, that eagerness should be there to understand Bhagavatam. That how nicely the Bhagavatam is explained by Acharyas. And the meanings are given so deep. Sri Raghava Acharya, Sridhar Acharya, Sanatan Goswami, Jiva Goswami, then Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, all have given so beautiful explanations. And Prabhupada has synchronized and given us a little part of it. Okay?
It means Prabhuji, Gajendra must have done a lot of bhakti in his previous life.
Yes.
That he can remember the
all
Lord.
these things. And when he was remembering, he is remembering all the Leelas also. And that's why he's calling Shantaya, Ghoraya, Mudhaya. Huh? He's calling Dashavatar, he's praying Dashavatar. And that's why we should also, in short, we should be doing all these things. We should be also remembering the Lord in this way.
Yes.
Akshar Gaur Prabhu. Pandian Prabhu, please unmute.
Yes, Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
बोलो प्रभु।
प्रभु जी, हमारे गुरु महाराज गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज को जब हम देखते हैं तो कितने शांत दिखते हैं और उनके ऊपर कितनी जवाबदारी है और वो कितने मंदिर के बारे में सोचते हैं रात दिन। उसका तो हम 1% भी नहीं हम कर पाते हैं।
बिल्कुल 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 सही बात।
पूरा उन्होंने अपना लाइफ ही भगवान के चरणों में सरेंडर कर दिया।
यस यस यस।
वो एक बेस्ट एग्जांपल है शांत रस का।
यस यस। भक्त भी भगवान की सेवा करने से शांतता प्राप्त करते हैं, उनमें वो गुण आ जाती है, उसमें वो भाव आ जाता है जैसे भगवान में रहता है।
हाँ जी हाँ जी।
वेरी नाइस वेरी नाइस।
थैंक यू प्रभु। हरे कृष्णा।
एनीबॉडी एल्स? गुणाय धर्मणिने or any questions? Amita Mataji is saying Dandavat Pranam very heavy for me, Prabhuji. Bhuvneshwari Mata is saying informative katha. Very informative.
Very well explained. Koti thanks, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Prabhuji, you wanted this Madras to be sung now?
Yeah, somebody can sing.
Yeah, many are there. They can sing very well.
Yeah.
Mataji is kindly raised.
Malika Mataji.
Malika Mataji, yes.
Okay. Madhuram.
Yes, Mataji, you can start.
Unmute, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Madhuram. Little one verse or two verse, and then we can.
Yes, Prabhuji. Adharam madhuram vadanam madhuram nayanam madhuram hasitam madhuram adharam madhuram vadanam madhuram nayanam madhuram hasitam madhuram hridayam madhuram गमनं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं वेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुरा पाणिर्मधुरा पादो मधुरो नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सूक्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्.
Haribol, very nice.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
So this is what Gajendra was remembering in the Shanta Rupa. And in the Ghora Rupa, he was remembering Narsingha Dev. Huh? Vajranakham, Vajradrishtam, Karmashayan, huh? Very heavy Swarupa. And Mudaya Rupa, he was remembering all the incarnation which he has taken. Haigriva Avatar also is there. Then you can say the Matsya Avatar, Kurma Avatar, Vahara Avatar. They all come in the Mudaya Rupa. Okay. Anything else? Malika Mataji has raised hand again. What is she want to say something?
Yes.
Yes, Malika
Prabhuji,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji. Kana wants to sing the Ugram Viram mantra.
Areva, very nice. So for Ghoram, you can speak that thing.
Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Valantam Sarvatomukham Narsingham Dishanam Bhadram Nrityor Nrityor Namamyaham.
Hare Krishna, very
Ugram
nice.
Viram Mahavishnu Valantam Sarvatomukham Narsingham Dishanam Bhadram
Nrityam Nrityam Namamyam.
Namamyaham.
Very nice, very nice. Hare
Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Then, you know that in Dasha Avatar, there is one stuti in Dasha Avatar where Vahara Rupka Dasha Avatar. Can you Pandit Prabhu take out the Dasha Avatar thing?
Dashavatar Bhajan Prabhuji.
Stotra, the Dasha Avatar Stotra.
Okay, I'll try.
And in that Vahara, you know, is very nicely mentioned. So somebody can sing that Vahara Rupa thing. Kurma and Vaharaka.
Can I sing, Prabhuji?
Yes, yes.
प्रलय प्रयोधि जले धृतवानसि वेदम् विहितावहित्रचरित्रमखेदम् केशवधृतामिन शरीर जय जगदीश हरे.
Put it on the screen.
Yes, Prabhuji.
जय जगदीश हरे. क्षितिरिह विपुलतरे तिष्ठति तव पृष्ठे धरणिधरण किणचक्रगरिष्ठे केशवधृता कुर्म शरीरा जय जगदीश हरे. जय जगदीश हरे. वसति दशन शिखरे धरणी तव लग्ना शशिकलङ्गकलेव निमग्ना
केशवधृता सुखर रूपा.
जय जगदीश हरे. जय जगदीश हरे.
Very nice, very nice. Bas. So these are the three for the Mudhaya. Huh?
Yes.
So this is how we should connect everything. Mudhaya, Shantaya, Ghoraya, and whatever Acharyas have told. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we can stop?
Yes, Prabhuji. And today YouTube was not there when some technical issue came. So we have recorded and we have posted there. Everybody join Zoom like that.
Yeah.
And tomorrow there will not be any class. That Prabhuji, Chakravarti Prabhu is not available.
Okay.
And Thursday your class will be there, Prabhuji.
Yes, yes.
Thursday
So
will be
we'll
there.
continue further for the further shlokas.
Okay. And another thing is